I was 2-0 in the Screenfest. 2-0, mind you. 2-0. But after tonight, now I'm 2-1 in the Greenfest. Don't ask why. But tonight was by far the worst St. Patrick's Day game I have ever experienced watching on the television. That might have been the dumbest, most pitiful game I've ever seen. Leafs lose 3-1 to the New York Islanders. 3-1. That's the ball game. What in the actual living crap was that tonight? No, seriously, what the actual crap was this tonight? One of, if not the most pathetic games I've seen this season. Pathetic. That was the most pathetic game I've seen. Really badly. Because we were playing against the New York Islanders, who will, of course, have Matthew Schaefer, the public enemy number one for ruining Austin Matthews' career night, which, of course, Matthews is not playing because his season ended because of freaking Gudis. That jerk. Anyway, that was complete bull that I just saw tonight. I mean, where else do I have to say about this game? It's baffling that I saw this team play. Absolute, just baffling. Ugh. I don't know what the actual hell I just saw tonight. I don't know what the hell just happened. So, we get to the game. You start in Joseph Wolf in net for the Leafs. And then the Islanders bring in Ilya Sorokin. Not Dave Riddick. Freaking Ilya Sorokin. Dude, you can't be serious. Why that dude? Why that guy? Why him? Why not no save Dave? Oh, too worried that you want to put him for the Ottawa game. Great. So we have another unfair goaltending matchup to deal with in Sorokin. It's been really the worst thing that I could have possibly imagined in my life. First period of the game was an absolute joke because the Leafs get called on a penalty. First, Nick Robertson called for a slash. It didn't look like no slash out there. And then, of course, Braden Shen scores his first as a New York Islander, his first as an Islander, after being traded from the Blues this trade deadline. Leafs and the Islanders take a 1-0 lead. Not where you want to be, my friends. Not where you want to be. Then, of course, another power play goal by Callum Ritchie. It's 2-0 New York Islanders. 2-0, and we're down. And Leafs are down 2-0. Leafs had power play chances. They couldn't convert. Even when the Islanders take a power play, they just get away with it. It's like Leafs get no power play goals. The Islanders get 2. I just don't get it these days. So the Islanders take a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. It is 2-0 New York Islanders. What a joke. But then, of course, at least we're able to call that penalty on the Islanders in the second period. Where surely enough, these have life in the period. And it was Steven Lorentz who scored. And the Leafs are down 2-1. They get on the scoreboard. I'm like thinking, can you make this a tie game so we can at least get something? Nope. What were the Leafs doing? They were playing like absolute deer at headlights, mind you. Okay, Joseph Woll had the save right there. You had the puck right there, William Nylander. And what do? Turn it over to Emili Heineman. And the Islanders take a 3-1 lead. Oh boy. That's what scares the living daylights out of me. It's the fact that we couldn't even stay and for our ground. And it's the end of the second period of the 3-1 game. I mean, had opportunities in the third period, but you've been doing the same crap, pissing around, doing absolutely nothing. You had opportunities, you can't do it. You had power plays, you couldn't do it. And the worst one comes from John Tavares getting called for 4 minutes for high sticking. I mean, seriously, bud. It was bad, man, but God. However, they killed off that penalty, but it was so brutal, it was not funny. And that's how the game ends, 3-1. Even when you had opportunities to put it into the net, which I know is probably not going to be good, but that was brutal. Absolutely brutal that game was. Wow. I literally have a headache because of this game. This game was absolutely brutal. I know. The Islanders are having a renaissance season. I'm not calling them out saying they're bad and all. But what the hell did I just watch tonight? What did I just watch? That's right. I just watched literally. Ugh, that's what I just saw. I mean, that twists me though. I mean, first you want to ruin John Tavares' night. You want to ruin in 2023-24. You want to come in and you want to ruin John Tavares' 1,000 career point night by Bo Horvat. Then you want to have Matthew Shaver ruin Austin Matthews' career night when he passed freaking Matt Sundin, whatever his name is. And now you want to ruin St. Patrick's Day. Congratulations, New York Islanders. Congratulations on ruining yet another day for what should have been a Leafs win, but you had this. You want it for yourself. That's on you. Wow. That has just been a joke. So I've never seen this in the history of sports. I have never seen this for the Leafs. Losing to the Islanders in hideous fashion. I can't wait for this whole thing to get this season to end sooner than later. But this is bull. Worst St. Patrick's Day game ever. It's just been a joke, an absolute joke that I just saw my team lose to the Islanders yet again. I mean, losing to the Islanders again this season is a joke. And I should be happy the Leafs are tanking I should be happy the Leafs lost because they're tanking for that draft pick. No. I'm not happy we lost. I'm not happy the Leafs lost because my team shouldn't have lost to the New York Islanders. I know they're having a renaissance season. I know they got Matthew Shaver from the draft lottery. But still, just because they're good doesn't mean I want to criticize them. Oh my God. Where do I begin? This thing is a disaster. It's to God, I'd rather watch paint dry than to see the team go on a downfall again. Ugh. Bit of a banter there. But who cares? I was 2-0 in this green vest with the Matthews jersey. I was 2-0. 1-0 in 2023. 2-0 in last season. This season, 2-1. What a joke. It's just unbelievable that the team played like absolute crap. I thought after the win over the Minnesota Wild on Sunday, I thought Leafs would actually ramp it up a bit. Try and get back in this playoff race. I know it's a little late, but I don't care. But no. The same crap happened again, where the Leafs played lazily, played like crap. Snails on a freaking sidewalk. If only we played really well against the Islanders, this wouldn't have been the case. But we had to lose to the Islanders again, which was bull tonight. Bull. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Tank Nation, I hope you're happy that the Leafs lost. Because losing sucks. Oh, God. I hope you're happy, Tank Nation. I really hope you're happy. Because what you saw was your Stanley Cup win. For Tank Nation. Wanting the Leafs to lose. That's inexcusable. That is a joke. Now I'm going to celebrate my St. Paddy's Day in misery because the Islanders ruined St. Patrick's Day. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. Well, these Leafs have a couple days off. Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday they play against the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, God. It's going to be another painful game for the Leafs if they want to win. If they want to win, I don't care. If they lose, I don't care. But God damn it, Leafs. Please do me a favor and win against the Hurricanes. It'd be nice. But you're going to hurt your tank. Yeah, I don't care. I just want to win, for God's sakes. Just win and go from there. Unbelievable, man. Unreal.